trying to go to 8-3 and hang with them. They meet in 3 weeks in Foxborough, and the Texans right trying to get to 6-5 tonight as they begin a tough 3-game slate with Indianapolis and Kansas City on the road to come.
When you think about Dalton Kincaid not in the lineup, Keon Coleman's second week in a row, a healthy scratch, forcing him to have to be patient, take completions, hope for yards after the catch, or hope maybe James Cook, who with what he has to work with against this kind of defense.
Yeah, you saw Keon Coleman on the sideline, benched, slide to a stop at just about the first down mark. They're going to spot it very close to a first down.
Out, he moves inside, and you know what's going to happen when you go inside. That's what's going to happen. Josh Allen's going to expand. Of course, Josh Allen picks up the first down.
Gain of 14 for him on a third, fourth. Now from the 46. Gilliam was the man in the back spot, taken down by Jalen Reed after a pickup of 2, second and 8.
I think it's how quick you get a completion, and there's a rookie safety out of Penn State, Jalen Reed, instantly there to make it. But against this defense, you see how quickly they tackle and take that away.
Here sent the extra man from the corner, and that opened up a little bit.
Safety Bullock that's on the blitz, and then he's able to get away from the linebacker, and there's your big play. He's able to get off of one would-be tackler, and with his acceleration, he's 15 yards, 20 yards.
Cook again to the 28-yard line. He goes. Who's had the better career, James Cook or Dow?
I'm sure he would have hoped, but James Cook is off to a great start just in his 4th year out of Georgia. Feel like a 7-point game, but here we are. They're inside the 30 with a chance to tie this game.
And just for the record, Dalvin went as well. 2nd and 7. Here's Cook again. About 3.
One thing about him is he has worked so hard to become the bell cow of this all-tract, and right now I think he's having one of the best years of his brief career here in his 4th year.
3rd and 2. Cook again. No. Sideline. 4th and 1.
Boy, those defensive linemen, especially the interior, they're just not out there eating up opportunity. We've seen him be aggressive already tonight a few different times. They're 2 of 2 on 4th and 1. Remember, Allen went up and over on a sneak on an earlier 4th and 1.
Rankins is there. That number.
4th and a long one, and the Bills decide to go for it. Watch Rankins here on the corner blitz there. Lassiter, who's a very physical corner, but 90 makes that play by just getting off the kind of frustrated there.
Yeah, what are we doing here? 5-yard line for the Texans to begin this drive. On the ground, 1-yard pickup for Mark, stopped by Cole Bishop, 2nd down.
I had a chance to catch up with him this week. Incredibly confident with the guys that he has to work with. He said, having two defense and our approach and how we like to eat up space and play with length and speed. And you got buy-in. Look at them on the side.
Duties to him early in the season after they started 0-3. It's dropped here. He was a safety at Dartmouth in the 90s. He's been a coach for 22 years in the league. He's been a DC. Ryans, whose pedigree obviously is defense, who was calling until week 4. And he broke in with the shutout. 9. Mills chase. Look out. Fires it.
Was outside of the pocket. The ball was thrown beyond the line of scrimmage. No.
As much as Will Anderson on the other side. 2nd year out of Utah. And timed up his.
So Tommy Townsend now. This is punt number 5. Averaging 50. Shakir up to the 39-yard line with 9:09.
But he, trying to be able to create pressure with 4, being able to come up with a turnover there off that tip pass. Here's spot. There they bring one too many that the offensive line cannot pick up. So Matt Burke has put together a heck of a plan.
Buffalo from the 38 to begin the drive.
Defense is a huge pain in the butt, not just for Josh Allen tonight. Dalton Schultz told me Houston's offense came out of a level of respect for this defense, but when he sees them go out and play like they have been this season, he said it's validation. He's not crazy. They really...
This time it's Derek Barnett. Long time.
Anderson almost comes up with a strip with that left hand, and then Barnett's able to get, again, on the backside, press the interior. 4 of the 5 sacks tonight with a 4-man rush.
Jets got him low. Under 8 to play. Set up a flip here to Shakir. Nice move. Taken out of bounds on a 3rd and 12. He romps for a first.
They bring one more. They've been coming up with all these sacks. They haven't blitzed a lot, and by rolling the dice to be able to bring that pressure, not affected at all despite being sacked 5 times. All those blitzers, nobody picks up Shakir. State of their damage, even though they just had that all-out blitz and they get beat on 3rd and long. Look at Settle using his hands. Engine of this defense.
Get the heat on from the middle, and of course the linebacker spot pass here caught 20-yard line. Shakir makes.
Matt take a chance. Now they're going to settle back into this red zone, make Joe Brady try to keep it in front and get the pressure.
Play clock at 3. Allen retreats. Hey, that time it's Hunter. Run.
Now to the right against Spencer Brown, who looks like he's really hurting. He does not look 100%. He's had a get back to rushing the 4. You can see the pressure. Nothing that Josh Allen can do there. They get in there too quick.
As Matt Prater turning it.
Yeah, this is huge.
Yeah, opening drive of the game. Down the field they went. Cook, 3-point game right now. In all likelihood, he said 4. And a field goal will not be enough. Is Jalen Noel running out of room. Cuts the other way. It's tackled at the 20-yard.
Have been here all year. They're 1-possession games. Remember, they opened the year. I think they're all 5. Here they find themselves once again in a 1-possession game. Can they finish?
In a perfect world, they can use that. The Bills take their timeouts if they can.
Yeah.
In a perfect world. Let's see what happens. Nick Chubb is the back. Going to the air. Checking it down. Left side. Catch is at the 3rd.
You know, we just talked about, hey, let's make the Bills use their timeouts. You know, you think they're going to get somewhat concerned. Space on the outside against Tre'Davious White. Good job there by the rookie. The toe tap, getting both the feet down, right?
After the out-of-bounds play, now we're at the 5-minute mark. First down from the 37 and under 5 to play.
Yeah, that is a great job by T.J. Sanders because, well, again, what's the weakness of being able to get off of the block, working around it with speed.
Second and 10. Using a good pull. He makes the Graham Higgins an earlier touchdown. It's going to make it 3rd down
with the rookie out of Iowa State. Sets up a huge.
Second, he was trying to get out of bounds but couldn't. That's why the clock keeps running here.
Bosa to his right, Rousseau on the backside.
That time by Taron Johnson. Saving what would have been a first down. The rookie Noel makes the grab. 4th down.
Nice job of getting this blitz home. As they brought one more. Davis Mills, all he could do is just try to get rid of that football and get a 3 and out.
Kick by Townsend. Townsend gets it away. Shakir's going to let it bounce to the into the end zone with backspin on it. 2:48 to go. And the ran it in from 45 out, and that's their only offensive touchdown tonight.
Yeah, and again, it's been a tough night. The padding on that his right arm So they'll have to go to the backup
against that ferocious four-man front. And what a night they have had. And here they come again. Allen gets it, continues to run 240 and counting down.
Josh Allen, 24 career comebacks and a fourth, particularly in this league. As I said earlier, having a hard time getting it downfield. Joe Brady's got to find underneath matchups. 2nd
and 4, each team, all of their timeouts. Cook going to get stopped. He will let the clock run down to 2 minutes to go. When we come back, it's going to be 3rd down.
And one gun here. I work the edge. You know, whether it's some kind of option, something.
Well, they go 3 by 1 here. 3 receivers to the right.
We will administer the play clock.
Well, why not?
Why not?
Right, so we got a referee down, Adrian Hill. We got Roy Elliott. And it's 3rd and 1. Crowd roaring. Allen fires, caught, getting away.
Without Dalton Kincaid, you got to find ways to get him the football. Quick throw doesn't allow Will Anderson and that pressure to get to him. This game has been the pressure on the edge from Anderson and Hunter. Can this offensive line with a backup right tackle?
So 155. Allen, good protection this time. Throws underneath.
Make plays for you. It's James Cook. It's Ty Johnson. It's Shakir in the slot. Potentially Johnson.
It's a short game. Dawson knocks. Clock keeps ticking. 127 and ticking down. Meanwhile, that play ended in the play clock. I looked at the clock. It said like 16.
I saw that.
Whoa. And you saw that Allen was clapping his hands. He's looking at the clock.
Yeah, he's thinking we got to hurry.
Yeah, I have no time to fool around with this.
Osiris Torrance. Yeah, they're still going to administer it on the field.
Yep. He's just
14.
2nd and 10. Allen steps up. Look out. Runs around again. Down he goes again. And 3rd and 20.
Now you have to rush the quarterback of the caliber of Josh Allen. You got to be careful getting too far upfield and eventually bring him down. Both these tackles, Spencer Brown and Deion Dawkins, have been tested.
7 times he's gone down tonight. You know, you have a game like last week, you get 44 points, you have 10 different guys. But that will be the narrative again.
Who can win?
Have to get to the Texans. What a performance this is. That's Mario Edwards.
Will Johnson again worked around that right side, and the backup Vandermark had to try to prevent.
That penalty will be declined. 4th down.
And it's Vandermark.
Yeah, you know, he's able to impact things and make a lot of flash plays, but you have Hunter on the other side. And now they got him to 4th down and forever.
4th and 27. Allen had come on 3rd down. Got Palmer going left to right with a spy, and then you got a lateral, and it's going to be inside Texas territory. On a 4th and 27.
Yeah, the man who's going to catch the ball on a crosser. Look at the timing of this. All the Texans defenders are all the way back. 4th and 27.
And Joe Brady goes to the back of the playbook.
Joe Brady, the Texans just lost leverage on the football. They rushed they spied with a linebacker 30 yards, and a few of them with their backs turned to the football.
When you practice that play, are you also thinking about we use this in a desperate situation?
Oh, yeah. And not very often.
No.
And I mean, not only did Palmer make the catch.
So now 41 seconds. They have 2 timeouts. They need a touchdown. Field goal, no good. The 2:53. Allen, and it's not.
foot down, so close, going back to his old teammate, Gabe Davis, the right foot, but watch the left. And not surprised during crunch time that he goes back to his familiar, the chemistry that he's got.
Davis went away to Jacksonville for the year. Now he's back. Nice game last week. Almost a spectacular grab. Johnson. Timeout with 28 seconds. Toto made the tackle. 3rd and 1.
Who's the guy without a Dalton Kincaid or a Keon Coleman that can win in these situations? They've gone out of the backfield. They create matchup problems. There they just had 3 blockers out in front of Ty Johnson. The last time they went with the quick throw just to get it out of his hands quickly. And with only 1 timeout to get the ball out on the edge, out on the perimeter.
3rd down 1. Fake to Johnson. And that's batted. Will Anderson.
He verticaled, and instead of knocking it down, I think he tried to intercept it with 2 hands. He did. He came 4th and 1.
13th play of a drive that was extended on a 4th and 27. The left side. And of all people, Dawkins, the veteran.
False start on the offense, 10-second runoff situation because the game
well, when you give up 8 sacks, it just got a lot tougher now at 4th and 6.
From the 22. Then they bring Shakir back into the backfield. Flare him out. Allen throws off his back. There's a flag down on the play at the 11-yard line. So it ain't over yet.
Pass interference on the offense, number 13. That penalty is declined.
And the Buffalo Bills are going to come into Houston and get beaten for the
create a mesh right here. He's trying to create a mesh working across. Flag came in. Again, pressure. They made Josh Allen uncomfortable the entire to have to methodically move the ball on every scoring opportunity they had. And Bullock with his 2nd interception.
For those kryptonite. And you might add NRG Stadium to that mix right now, too. Career tonight, he gets sacked 8 times, picked off 2 times.
And let's give D'Amico Ryans a lot of credit.